bringing you Undertale today. I've been hearing about this game non-stop for the last couple weeks now. Everyone who is anyone who's been on this game and singing its praises. But is it as good as everyone says? Let's find out. By the way, this video is going to be heavily riddled with spoilers, so, spoiler alert. And you know what, let's just get it out of the way. If you don't want spoilers, stop the video here and go pick up the game. It's going to be the best $10 you've spent this year. Now, getting into this, the game is a modern-day JRPG-style adventure drawing inspiration from older games like Earthbound. Combat looks fairly unique compared to what you normally see, but when you break it down, it really isn't. So the game guides the player to be a pacifist and not kill any enemy. You don't have to follow this at all, but it's what I feel the game wanted me to do. Like, the pacifist ending is the canon ending, if you get what I mean. So if you do follow this, you're sorting through your combo menu determining which combination of attacks will allow you to spare the monster. This is no different than sorting through a menu looking for what magic spell is super effective against an enemy, in my opinion. Now that being said, the standard formula is thrown out the window with regards to your defensive options. Instead of just taking the hit and suffering 10 or so damage, the player takes control of the situation by navigating a bullet hell. Hypothetically, the player can go through the entire game without taking a single hit. It's not likely, but it's technically possible. It starts off simple, but different bosses will affect in different ways. For example, Papyrus will turn you blue and you'll have to jump rather than having free roam. Now, this was great at first, and it's still nifty in the boss fights where you have to play in a varied method. But going through regular battles, this is just as tedious as any regular style of RPG random battle. In fact, I'd argue it's more tedious just because of how much extra time it takes. However, this isn't a game that sells itself solely on one combat quirk. The bigger reason to pick up this game is for the characters and story. The characters of Undertale are nothing short of memorable, my personal favorite being Sans the Skeleton. Sans is like that buddy of yours, you know what I mean? He's that friend who you're never gonna be bored around. Then there's Toriel, who saves you from the asshole Flowey. Toriel takes the player character under her protection and teaches you as a mother would teach a child. It's heartwarming the action she takes to look out for the player. In particular, there's a sequence where she tells the player to walk to the end of the room without her. It's not hard, nothing happens, but the feelings I got when this caring mother was trying to let her baby bird have some independence was nothing short of charming. I genuinely felt bad when I couldn't figure out how to spare Toriel and killed her in the boss fight on accident. I was literally looking at my screen going, whoa, wait, no, I didn't want to do that! Now on the flip side, there was a character I grew to absolutely hate though, Dr. Aphis. Dr. Aphis is supposed to be this nerdy otaku kind of person with the social skills of a pre-Spider-Man Peter Parker. What she does is give you a cell phone that allows texting. The joke goes that Aphis will text you like a socially paralyzed teenager with random banter. It was funny at first, however the joke carries on for far too long. That entire leg of the game is a chore to go through because Dr. Aphis keeps interrupting gameplay. Things got so bad when it came time for the boss fight of the segment, I didn't let it live because of a pacifist run, I let it live because it was faster than killing it and I wanted to be over with that part. The game is intended to have multiple playthroughs to the point breaking the fourth wall is built into the game. The fight with Flowey is something I criticize the same as I do the parts with Aphis. It's a joke that goes on for too long. I don't want to give away too much, but let's just say the first time it happened I was impressed, but when it happened again I was rolling my eyes. With multiple plays in mind, the game is a very short RPG. You can beat it in one sitting if you have the fortitude. You can see at least 2 endings in one day. The 2 specific runs are the pacifist run where you spare all the enemies and the genocide run where you kill all the enemies. I'd say the genocide run goes by faster, however be prepared to deal with Sans. That fight is, something else. Doom and Destiny. Ficus. Buddy, I'm sorry, you've been dethroned. Undertale is a great game. Even the stuff I don't like are so completely overshadowed by the good I can't help but recommend it. Some tropes of RPGs I don't like rear their ugly head, but nothing to turn me away from this title. To me, the most astounding thing is how much quality you're getting for just $10. I've gotten more for $10 out of this than I got for $60 playing Mad Max. I highly recommend this game just in case I haven't made it clear by now.